I was talking about some of the idiots in my town, and some people have been kind of talking about how it sounds a lot like their towns and so forth and so on. And let me just be clear about the people in the town I live. Okay, I live in, once again, Channahon, Illinois, in the far southwest suburbs near Joliet. The town I live in is about 13, 14,000 people, and our sister town that is right next to us, 12, 13,000 people. We share high schools. They get to pay a reduced fee to use our park district, so forth and so on. It's a lot of intermingling. It's essentially one big fucking town, but it's technically two. There are a lot of really good people in this town. There really are. We have had the privilege of meeting and getting to know some really good people. People that are good, that are decent, that give a shit about their community, that rally around the people in their community when the rubber hits the road and times get tough. Right? We have a lot of waterways in our town. Okay, the Kankakee River, the Des Plaines River, and the DuPage River all converge in my town to form the Illinois River and the I&M Canal as well. And so flooding can be an issue in parts of our town. And when the river rises, or the rivers rise, the community pulls together, and you'll see a bunch of people down there sandbagging and helping to save houses and businesses in it. And that's the kind of shit you want to see out of your community. We also have people in our community that are complete and total fucking jackasses, just like any other town, right? We have one gentleman that likes to tie one on and then go to the village board meetings and be a monumental pain in the dick, right? So when you go to the board meeting and you step up to speak and you want to say your piece on a given matter, one of the things that you do is you state your name and where you live in town for the official record. And he always refuses to do that because he's a sovereign citizen. No, you're not. You're a drunken asshole. Sit the fuck down. And he's just a belligerent piece of shit, and he just talks so fucking badly to the board members. And I know that there are members of the board that just want to come out of their fucking seat, come over the fucking bench, and strangle the fucking life right out of this guy. But you just can't do shit like that, right? It's just frowned upon. But god damn it, if anybody fucking deserves to be put the fuck down in a public manner, it's this fucking asshole. And he's just one of a bunch, right? One of a bunch. You get your string of jackasses that go on the social media community pages and bitch and moan that the village isn't bringing certain price. Well, we should have an Aldi in our town. Well, the village doesn't get to pick and determine if Aldi sets up shop here. They can only approve or not approve if Aldi comes knocking, but Aldi hasn't come knocking. So it's not the fucking village's fault, right? Our village is extraordinarily proactive in trying to get business into town. They're very pro-business. But when we do get a business, everybody in town bitches about it. Oh, it's another pizza joint. Oh, it's another this. Oh, it's another that. Well, the town is still growing its footprint, right? The town still has a lot of open space. And so everything's kind of getting filled in. Yeah, there are going to be some more gas stations in town as the town grows. So what if they happen now or down the road? Who gives a fuck? As long as the number of fueling stations matches the demand, right? Shit like that, right? Just people that bitch for no fucking reason other than the bitch. And there are people in this town who legitimately think that like our mayor and our village board passes things to hurt the people of the town and it doesn't hurt them, right? Like, so our area, there's a lot of trucking in our area, and there are people that just don't want any more trucks on our roads. Well, even if our town didn't build any more trucking facilities, no more truck stops, no more warehouses, no more anything, everybody around us is still building that shit. And the roads that go through our town, they're either county or state roads, right? We don't control who goes on them. But they think that the mayor wants to cause everybody else to sit in truck traffic when she doesn't have to. Like she's got some fucking magic mayoral helicopter that lets her fly above everybody else. Keep in mind, this is a small fucking town. It's not even a full-time position. I think the mayor gets like 25 grand a year for being the fucking mayor. I think. because it's a part-time board position. I mean, for fuck's sake, people. So it just, we have a lot of really good people in our town that make our town worthy of defending and worthy of being proud to live in. And then you have these fucking jackasses that are just, you just wish they'd pack their shit and move on down the fucking street to Ottawa. You know, like I was told by one of our fucking school board members when he said that 95% of the transplants in this town should pack their shit and go back to where they fucking came from. Not keeping in mind that transplants are what's keeping this fucking town going and helping this town grow. You know, it's assholes like that was on our fucking board. And he's part of one of these families that's been around for years, for generations. Like before the town was a town, his family was here. Well, just because your family is an awesome part of our town's history and has done tremendous good for our community, that doesn't mean that it gives you license to be a complete and utter dick. People like that.